Daily life in Israel has changed since the start of the Intifada. Arab terrorism threatens every Jewish home in Israel. Arab terrorists are trained and equipped to murder Jews throughout Israel, wherever they may be. Fathers, mothers, and children were murdered without a moment's hesitation. The situation hasn't improved. Today, the danger of terrorist attacks continues to threaten Israel. From the cities to the suburbs, the danger is at our doorstep. The Israeli Defense Forces, in an effort to combat this onslaught, created the Tactical Response Teams, or TRT.
The army needs between 12 to 15 minutes to come to a far community from the army base. But the problem is, as a killing spree, it takes between 5 to 8 minutes. So you must solve those 5 to 8 minutes. And the solution is from local people.
These community-based volunteer teams are made up of local civilians who are approved by the Army to be trained in weapons use and anti-terrorist tactics. The IDF supplies the basic equipment and training grounds for these units. The Army also gives continued support by providing 2 days of basic training a year for each TRT unit.
2 days of training for the tactical response teams to carry out their mission is not sufficient. Magen Yehuda was formed in order to provide them with the additional instruction and training in order for them to efficiently and properly carry out their mission.
Magen Yehuda was chosen by the IDF as the organization to create additional training sessions and defense strategies to provide proper and effective training to the thousands of TRT volunteers in over 300 units throughout the suburbs and towns of Israel. The people that make up these units come from a variety of backgrounds. Most importantly, they come from the local communities that they protect.
I joined the TRT to be able to protect my friends, my family, my neighbors from what was going on around us.
We're people protecting our communities, and we can communicate with each other far, far better. We know each other, we know each other's strengths, weaknesses. We're able to move around a building, move around the neighborhood with very, very simple signals to each other.
Magen Yehuda's training instructors are former elite Army officers from top anti-terrorist units. They are now professional instructors specializing in anti-terrorist tactics.
If we can train them to act quickly and efficiently without hesitation, that could save lives.
Better training makes for better results. The reality of many terrorist infiltrations is that they leave heavy casualties.
And the fact that 2 or 3 people go into a room at the same time, there's no guarantee of us coming out alive. We all know, anybody who's part of these teams knows that there's a high risk factor involved.
The most difficult scenario TRT can find itself in is when a terrorist enters a house. You have no idea what's going on. You don't know who's coming in with you. That is the worst possible situation.
On a Shabbat in the community of Kiryat Arba, terrorists attacked the city. The tactical response team quickly responded and was caught in an ambush. 3 team members were killed. It was a heavy loss, but the murderers were stopped from reaching family neighborhoods. In the community of Itamar, a similar episode occurred. A tactical response team member, trained by Magen Yehuda, responded to a terrorist infiltration. He correctly confronted the terrorists, but was brought down. His fellow team members, also trained by Magen Yehuda, quickly controlled the situation and killed the terrorist.
The TRT member has to learn how to quickly assess the situation in order to eliminate the terrorist before the terrorist will kill him.
It's clear and simple. Time saves lives. In a matter of seconds, properly trained TRT units can end a situation, saving innocent families from certain death. This can only be achieved through more and frequent training sessions.
Magen Yehuda has proven to be effective, especially with the work of our instructors.
If Magen Yehuda can provide even one more day of training to our volunteers, then their chances of survival improve and their chances of success increase.
We don't get a second chance. We only get to do this once if there really is a terrorist attack.
It's critical. If we're trained properly and we do the moves correctly and it becomes to us naturally, the way we enter a room, the way we enter a house, the way we communicate with each other, all this training increases our chances of success, and after we've done our job, be able to go home to our families.
It's up to us to help these volunteers do what any responsible person would do: protect one's family.
With your help, we can make this happen. Please support Magen Yehuda, the red line in Israel's war on terror.